Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching or listening from. I still remain your loyal boy, Favor Love TV. Before I proceed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You click on the notification button. You could be alerted once I am on live like this or I upload a beautiful gist and a sweet gist. Well, I've given an update this morning, yet I have to come alive so that we can talk more better, so that it will be direct and live. You understand? Thank you if you've been subscribing to my YouTube channel. I thank you. May the Lord reward you. If you are yet to subscribe, may the Lord reward you also. Okay, today is beautiful. It's wonderful. In fact, it's marvelous. It's a day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. You won't regret watching me this afternoon. You won't regret watching me this morning or this evening, depending on where you're watching or listening from. Well, I'm live to discuss an important topic, a message from God, because there is sometimes most people think, why does he always include God or involve God in his speech or however or statement? The fact is this: without God we are nothing. Without God, what can one do without God? So God must always be involved. You understand? So I got this idea not because I got it from my own wisdom or knowledge. No, God directed me. So God used me to make sure I discover my talent, or I figure out this for it for for a better life, or for better information to pass to the world. Today I'll be discussing on a topic which is marriage and divorce, which is very important because I can see both in Africa and in Europe, all over the world, nobody takes so many persons does not take marriage to be a serious thing. But the fact is this: marriage is very serious. Before we start, I think it is better we know the real meaning, the original meaning, the true meaning of marriage. If I According to the Bible and according to the dictionary, take it or leave it, marriage is an important thing. Marriage is a legal recognized union of two people as partners in a relationship, which is fully supported by God. You understand? Which is fully supported by God. Which is fully supported by God. You know, I'm getting messages from my audience, my listeners. I'm very happy, and I appreciate you for watching me at all, or for trying to encourage me, or for trying to support me. Marriage is fully supported by God. You know, most persons get it wrong. Some says it is not a mandatory thing to get married, which is fully understand. I understand, which is fully understood. I understand that. It is not compulsory one must get married or stay in a marriage. But the fact is, everybody needs a partner. Everybody needs a partner. Everybody needs a partner. Oh, I'm getting a message. Patient, 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 because Okay, let me take this call first. Good morning.
Hello, sir.
Good morning. God bless you.
Morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Bless you too, sir.
Okay.
It's me, Jennifer, from France. I'm calling
Okay.
from Paris, France.
Okay.
I really want to appreciate you for all your efforts and your news, your information.
I thank you too.
I really appreciate it. I love it. I love your work.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. God
Please,
bless
sir,
you.
I have a question to ask.
Okay.
Because in Europe today, divorce and separation is very common. I want you to enlighten us on this issue and how to avoid it, divorce and separation, especially within us, Africans. Because in Africa, especially in Nigeria where we come from, divorce and separation is not that common. But in Europe, it's very common among us. Please, can you enlighten us a little bit about that?
Okay, are you watching me from live on YouTube?
Yes, I'm watching on YouTube.
Oh, okay, if you're watching, in fact, be fully concentrated.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm following you.
Now, like I said before, marriage is a legal recognized union of two people as partner. You understand? As partner. The Lord did not say one person. He said two people as partner in a relationship. It is very important and God is fully in charge of it. Firstly, according to the question asked by Mrs. Jennifer, I don't know her in person if she's married or not. However, God bless you. It's an important question which I've been able to I've been wanting to talk about in live, which in private I've also tried my best in advising other persons or discussed this same issue concerning marriage and divorce. No, caller, if you're watching me, please be patient so I can give response to the question of by Jennifer. Be relaxed. So marriage, which we've understood the literary the meaning, is this: it is a legal recognized union of two people as partner in a relationship, which is fully supported by God. You understand? But the reason why divorces are taking place, separations are taking place, single mothers everywhere, single parents everywhere in general, is this: before you get in a relationship, before you get married, you must try and figure out whom your partner is. Most persons, they don't even, so many Africans, especially the ones living in Europe, they don't even know who their partner is. Before you get married, you must try as much as possible to figure out who is this partner I am getting married to. Is he a believer? Is she a believer, or is he a believer? Is she an unbeliever, or is he an unbeliever? It is important. Not that if you get an unbeliever, you don't have to get married to such a person. Firstly, you must try as much as possible to get that person involved, to get that person get to know who God is, to make him a full member of your place of worship, or bringing him or her close to God. It is very important. So from there, you start living as partner, because the Bible never supported what is it called? A sexual immorality. So till you get married legally, the Bible will support everything. God will support you. So when you go in a relationship newly, you have to bring this person to God. If he or she is an unbeliever, you have to make sure this person start believing God. It is important. You don't go into marriage because you see people, so many persons walk into marriage. So many persons, most especially the ones in Europe, which I have experience about, their marriages. The marriages are not working out because of this. They don't take their time in going in a relationship with somebody. It is called courtship. You have to do courtship. You have to be in a relationship first before you get married. You have to be patient. You have to be to have understanding of whom you're getting in a relationship with, because marriage is a life commitment. It is not what you go in and go out. Not that the Bible is saying, no, I am trying to tell you the fact that when you're not enjoying your marriage and you've endured a lot, you've tried all your best to make it work, that you shouldn't get divorced. Firstly, what did God said about marriage? He said, in fact, I have seen so many persons on my own part. I've seen so many persons. They may have to make things worse for their partners by listening to people, by listening to friends, associates, and by listening to families. To start with it all, in the book of Genesis, let's go to the book of Genesis chapter 2 verse 24. What did it say? It says, be patient with me. Let me open my Bible so that it will be fully justified. Genesis chapter 2 verse 24. Okay, it says, therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and become one flesh. Just imagine, some persons, they don't understand this. When you are willing, or when you are getting married, you are getting married to your partner. You are not getting married to any other persons. You don't have to you don't have to obey your family more than you do to your wife or to your husband. You must be fully dedicated. The Bible said they shall live together as one flesh. The Bible never said two. The Bible never said they should be living differently. No, they should be having orientations from families or following the family's way. He said, live together as one. As one. There should be love. There should be patience. If you go to the book of 1 Corinthians, because we have no time to be reading word to word. Excuse me. So they should cleave to each other. That is what the Bible said. So many persons, they don't take, let me go back to studying your partner or bringing your partner to Christ. They don't take their time in studying their partner. If your partner is an unbeliever, you have to bring him or her to God. From there, you have to seek the face of God and pray. At the end of it all, when you do this, when you follow the right procedure, you will see that God will strengthen you. God will take absolute control and give you directions. Then you people, when you have understanding, you can start living together. Whatsoever that comes your way, you will know this, you are dealing with a believer, not an unbeliever. Because what did the Bible say? The Bible said, except to agree, they can never work together. Except or unless they agree. They can never become friends. So how can you be a believer and be married to an unbeliever? But fine, if you meet him, or if you both have gotten married before one becomes a believer, once becomes a believer, or before the other partner may decide to become a believer. So it is good. It doesn't mean you should quit your marriage because your partner is not a believer. You have to try by all means. But if you are already a believer, now trying to get married, you have to look for a believer, or try as much as can to bring in your partner to become a believer, like you, so that the mentality will not be different. The orientations will not be different. There must always be differences in marriages. Yes, that is why it is called marriage. It needs patience. It needs true love. It needs total dedication. The book of 1 Corinthians said it. It said, love is patient. Love is kind. So you cannot get, so many persons are getting married because of their personal interest, because of what they think they're going to achieve. When you going into marriage because of what you know you want to achieve or what you want to achieve, there is no way that marriage will work. But when you go in marriage because you love your partner, because you are truly in love with this person, you understand this person perfectly. No human is perfect, but when you truly love this person, there is no way you would ever seek for divorce in future after getting married. You will have to be patient according to the Bible that said love is patient, love is kind. Why can't we take that step? So these are the reasons why marriages are breaking up, because people fail to understand the fact that you don't go into marriage based on interest. You go into marriage just because you love this person truly, wholeheartedly. It is important. People fail in their marriages or get out of their marriages because of their selfish interest. Some other persons get out of their marriages or get divorced because they are being greedy, they are being unsubmissive. They are being unsubmissive. At the end of it all, you will have to regret what you've gotten yourself into. Nobody forced you into it. Some persons get married because they see so many persons are getting married. Some of their friends or peers are getting married. Oh, what do I need to do? According to Sister Jennifer that asked this question. Maybe Jennifer has gotten married. Well, what can I do? Why don't I get married? You start praying, oh God, give me marriage, give me husband, give me this. No, that is not it. You have to be patient. You have to look before you leap. If not, you will ever regret it. At the end of it all, you have nobody to blame. Rather, you blame yourself. That is the fact. So be patient. Oh, my caller. Okay, let me take his call. He or she has been calling.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, good afternoon.
My name is John. Last time I called you on WhatsApp, you advised me on one thing. I saw you on live. That is why I called you now. I don't know if you have time to attend to me.
Sure, I am very available.
I make amends with my wife, but it's as if the marriage is still not working the same way I planned it. But now I don't know how to make it.
Okay, are you listening to me or are you watching me on YouTube channel? Are you watching on YouTube? Okay, so his question is this. I think he had a problem with his wife and they are still together trying to amend issues or trying to bring back the home which they built before, but it's not working. Let me tell you, brother, I still believe in God, and you have to. Even if sometimes mistakes are bound to happen. It's normal. The same thing I just spoke about. I said before you get into marriage is not a day job. Marriage is a lifetime commitment. You have to be dedicated. No matter what brings the issue between you and your wife, I actually do not know. But you still have to commit it in God's hand. That is the most important thing. Firstly, commit it in God's hand. Figure out what you have done to this precious woman. Figure it out. Or what she has done to you that you have not been able to forgive. Then if you are the one that has offended her, you have to try as much as possible to figure your own fault out, your own flaws out. Nobody is perfect. Then when you figure this out, you have to please apologize to her first. Try as much as possible to know what she wants and what she does not want, what she likes and what she dislikes. This is what you need to figure out first. It is important. So you pray, bring her to Christ if she does not know Christ. If she knows Christ, try and meet with your pastor, or however you can communicate with your pastor or your marriage counselor. They can still speak with her. Try as much as possible. If she's not a believer, you bring her to Christ. If she is a believer, figure out what you've done to her, because I think the problem we have according to the caller should wait. The caller should wait. Let me sort this of Mr. Jones out. The like an issue which I settled few days ago, it was somehow deep. Not because the both are non-believers, because the man later changed from what he has been doing to a strange being. If, for example, before you got married to your wife legally, you've been doing or working in a particular way, or trying to please her in some certain areas, which I cannot say. Then after getting married to her, you will decide, no, I cannot do this. At least I have gotten married to her. I can't do this. I am a man, because of pride. At the end of it all, these are the things your wife saw in you before she got married to you, before she decided accepting you into her life. Then now you've gotten married, you said you don't want to do these things again. At the end, who is losing? You are the one losing. That is why I always tell people, don't bite what you cannot chew. If you know there is something your wife is always asking you to do, you have to be very vigilant. Before you get married to her, you know you can't do this for a long period or for everlasting. You don't have to get into marriage. It's either you stop that thing before you get married. If she cannot stop, if she cannot accept the fact or adapt to your ways of living, what do you have to do? What do you have to do? You don't have to go into that marriage. You take your time, try to figure out how to stop this person from this particular negative behavior. It may look negative to you, but to the partner, it may not be negative. It may be a good idea to her or him. At the end of it, when you get married to such a person, you will say, no, I can't do that. Let me use cooking as an example. If you've been cooking for your wife, then you get married later to him, to her. I love that. I can't read it clearly. Okay, like if you've been helping your wife in the kitchen, cooking for her, now you get married to her. You saying, no, how can I be cooking for my wife? Where is it written literally that you can cook for your wife? You can cook for your wife. There is nothing wrong about it. Sometimes you see so many persons, they go outside because of what they hear their friend talks about. They will start saying, I want to imitate my friend. My wife is not behaving well. She is not behaving like the wife of my friend or my colleague. How is this possible? How can I be in the kitchen as a man? You are a man. Does that make you? What does that insinuate? Being a man is just the gender differences. But though the Bible said the wife should respect the husband, you cooking for your wife sometimes, mark my words, sometimes, not every time. You cooking for your wife does not make her disrespectful. You cooking for your wife does not make her disrespectful. That is the fact. In fact, you can help your wife to wash her clothes, except not the underwears. I don't know. Okay, let's take this call. Then I'll continue from where I just stopped. Hello.
You will say, no, I can't do that. Let me just cook.
Hello.
Sometimes, man. Hello, sir.
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Okay.
I called before. My network was bad, sir. It's me, Mr. John.
Okay. I was addressing an issue.
Okay. I was online because I wanted to ask if how can I get my wife in a place where I will not be having problem with her.
Okay, like what I was just trying to explain on the live video, which I'm still on live. You have to be patiently listening to me, then you get it right.
Okay, but I'll call you again on WhatsApp.
Okay, after my live video, you can call me at any time. Okay, bye. Okay, like I was saying, the same Mr. John who called and asked a question, how can he make amends in his marriage and be happy again? He's still the one calling. Okay, so many persons may think because they will be imitating or comparing their marriages, their partner to another person's partner. You don't have to do that. If you've been watching for your wife, sometimes maybe if she's ill or there must be an excuse, a reasonable one. If you've been helping her out with the house chores, you have to continue, never to give up, because this is what she has. These are part of what she has fallen in love with. These are part of the things that got her charmed by you. At the end of it all, you will say, no, I can't do this, I can't do that, because Mr. Peter is not doing it, you cannot do it. Oh, this caller should hold on. Please, if you're following me live, you hold on. Let me address this issue of Mr. John. So these are the things that always bring issues amongst partners. Whatever you know you've been doing before, you don't have to stop doing them to avoid problems. If not, this problem will keep occurring. These problems will never stop. Your partner will start developing hatred on you, and you won't be happy in your marriages. That is it. Whatever you know you've been doing, you have to continue doing it till the end of time, till you get old and die and join your ancestors. Till God calls, you have to continue doing it. But if you refuse to do them because you are now legally in charge, you are now legally married to this very woman, or you are married to this very man, now you can do whatever you want. After all, he or she is not going anywhere. He or she has no choice any longer. My dear brothers and sisters, you're getting it wrong. At the end of it all, your marriage will collapse. I am telling you the fact. It works pari passu, hand in hand. The fault is not only from the wife, neither is it only from the husband. I'm telling you, Mr. John, if you're watching me, you have to figure out what you've been doing to your wife that is not of God, that is not making her happy. Figure it out. But if you've been very plain and you've never changed from your past to a new negative ways of living, you have to seek the face of God. Seek the face of God and seek some counsel from some persons that are more wiser than you are, or call on your pastor, or you can call me sometimes. Then I will have to speak with your wife if possible. Excuse me, audience. Okay, I lost that caller. Well, if you can call again, it will be nice. If you can call again, it will be nice. If you can call again, it will be nice. Invite your friends to come and watch and benefit from us. Invite your friends. Keep sharing this video. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Nabi Emeka, I dey online and they want you so touch.
Okay. Okay, I can hear you. Go on.
My wife and me, we dey always get quarrel. I don't know. Okay, sir. Now, when I get money, she dey always respect me. As I cannot come get money, my work not come the day. She dey always calls me. I don't know how I go take do and when he go take the respect me back.
Okay, I have heard you. Be patient. While you're watching on live, let me address this issue of money financially or whatever.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. You see what I've been talking about. Please, if you have something to contribute to what I have just been saying, you can call. You can call and share your contribution and share your ideas. Okay. Okay, I like what he said, Emeka, Mr. Emeka, I don't know. You said your wife has been very respectful when you were rich, but now things are getting worse or getting negatively. She no longer respects you. Who is to be blamed? I guess it should be you, because sometimes I have seen so many persons, when they asking a woman out, they will start impressing her with money. They will start impressing her with money. They will start trying to bring money in first instead of trying to figure things out and make that woman love you genuinely. At the end of it all, you are to lose if you are not careful. If you think she will love you because you are rich, that love will never last forever. The marriage will never last forever. If you're watching and you want to contribute, please, you can call and share your contribution or your ideas or your experience. Okay, things are always like that. When you impress your wife just because of you want to get her into your life, that nobody should take over her or get married to her, and you impress her with money, you will lose automatically when the time comes, because money may not come forever. All you need to do is to rethink. You have to rethink. I can't give you a straight answer to that. The only thing you need to do, work hard and pray hard to get your money. If not, such a woman will forever be like that, except God intervenes. That is it. Except God is involved. You have to commit her into God's hand and see how it will work out. There's nothing impossible inside of God. When you involve God, callers should wait, please. When you get God involved, everything is possible. You have to commit her into God's hand. If you're a believer, try as much as possible to make money an option, like not bringing money first. That is it. So at the end, you will enjoy your home again. But the mistake has been made. To make amendment without your money coming back to you, it may be impossible, except God is involved, except God wants to help you out. Okay, be patient. Okay, then after this you can call me, so I will speak with your wife also. Let's see how it goes, then put her in prayers. Okay, you can call now. You can call for contribution. Share this video. Share this. Get to the world. In fact, people will gain much from it. Okay, we take this call. Please let your YouTube be reduced, the volume. Reduce the volume of your YouTube if you're watching live with me. If you are live with me, Reduce the volume of your YouTube channel.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Yes. If you have ideas to share, you can share your ideas. Share your ideas, call so people will hear you. Everybody will benefit. God said you shouldn't hide your wisdom. If you have your wisdom, share it so that people will benefit. If you keep your wisdom to yourself, at the end of it all, what positive effect have you made to the world? So that is why you should be generous. Freely given. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Don't be shy away from the truth. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
My opinion to the Mr. Emeka's own. Hello.
I can hear you.
The woman never loved Mr. Emeka, because even when you want to get married in the church, they will ask you, do you love this man, for better, for worse?
Okay.
The man asked you back, you came back, now you are acting strange because the man don't have money. That means the man don't love Mr. Emeka before. That is.
Okay, you are right. Thanks for your contribution.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay, you see what I was talking about? You see what I was talking about? According to, history, there has never been a marriage that lasted long when you impress you impress your partner because he or she is poor or however. Then you have to impress her by investing on her financially, by flaunting money all the time just to get her involved, just to make her feel relaxed. But when that money is no longer there, at the end of it all, he or she will give up on you. Not only just women alone. There are so many women they've impressed their men with money. At the end, when that money is not coming fluently, at the end of it all, the man will give up on that marriage because there was never a time the partner loved such a person. He or she has been there because of finance, because maybe at that particular time he or she is not financially buoyant. At the end of it all, you meet your partner, you meet somebody that is financially buoyant. You will fail. You will pretend to be in love with such a person. But when that money is no longer there, in fact, that person is losing. He or she is going to fail woefully. At the end, it will lead to divorce. So who is to be blamed? At the end, you will start blaming God. Oh God, like what Adam told God. He said, the wife you gave to me instructed me to eat the apple. Of which God never directed you to marry such a woman. If you had followed God's direction, there's no way your marriage would fail. Firstly, you would ask God for wisdom, knowledge of understanding, directions. So there is no way your marriage would fail. There is no way. But when you start bragging because you have money, because you are rich, let me entice this woman. Wow. The woman will pretend to be in love with you. Just stay 1 year, 2 years. At the end, 3 years, no money coming anymore as it used to. The woman will get out of your life. Even with your money, she will say to her with your money, to her with your wife, after she must have acquired wealth from you, after she must have invested your money and take it to, okay, excuse us, let's take this caller. Hello? Good afternoon.
I want to appreciate your good work.
Wow.
I've been watching you from the beginning of the life. I really want to appreciate your work. You are doing amazing work.
Thank you so much.
I want to contribute to this wonderful topic.
Okay.
Unlike our sister said something, she asked question. I mean, the first caller, she said she want to ask question concerning why marriages are no longer last in Europe and in Africa. I want to emphasize on that a little bit.
Okay.
Difference is, with my little view, the difference is it could be in Africa. There are lots of women in marriages. They are dying in silence. Why?
All
because some of them are ashamed, like they don't want to offend their family. They don't want people to laugh at them, which is the society. That is why most of them are dying in pain. And here in Europe, should I say, there is freedom in Europe. There is a lot of freedom here in Europe. There are lots of opportunity here in Europe. You don't expect a woman who is dying, let's say, who is dying for more than 10 years in marriage. Maybe that woman has been enduring a lot of things, trying to make sure the man will change, trying to work on the man, trying to correct the man. But because the man, maybe the way he grew up in his family, the way the father maltreated his mother, then he will not ignore, I'm in charge. Maybe there are things the man is doing which is wrong, and the woman has been complaining, and the man refused to change. Such a woman has to leave that marriage. And when the woman decides to leave the marriage, it doesn't mean the woman never wanted to stay in the marriage or something. You understand? I don't know if I'm saying the right thing. I'm just saying it in my way of understanding.
Yeah, you've made the right point. You've made the right point. So if you're watching me live, you be patient. I will address that issue. Your ideas are not bad. So it is good you share idea rather letting it die in you. You've done the right thing. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much.
Thanks to God.
Bless you.
Okay.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay. Well, according to what my sister said, she just made a very beautiful comment and she has given a good speech. Let me say, so many persons, though I thought I addressed that issue fully, but let me come to this. There is no way you can compare the marriages in Africa to some of the marriages in Africa to some of the marriages in Europe. Why? What she just said, that so many persons are dying in silence, and that is true because I got an interaction. I got interacted with so many persons from Africa. They complained about their marriage. Okay, let's take it step by step because there's no much time. Let me take this call, then I'll see, then let's address them together. Whoa, we lost it. So according to what Sister Esther said, that so many persons are dying in silence, yes, you are right. I got in a communication with a person, so many persons from Africa. They are dying in their marriages. They are not happy. They don't know just how to live that marriage. They don't know just how to live that marriage. The fact that the Bible said we shouldn't get divorced doesn't mean you should die in your marriage. No. The Bible never said you should die in your marriage. Please call her, be patient. I think the person that just called before this very one should call again. Let me see what he or she has to say. So many are dying in silence. So many are living in frustration. So many are in doom. Now Europe is a developed country where there are so many activists which can help you out, and there are so many persons that can help you out legally in seeking divorce, and you will have so many supports from them. So compared to, unlike Africa, though Africa is getting better, so unlike some part of Africa, they will be living in doom. They will be there. Why? They don't want the world, the society they live in, to laugh at them. They don't want to be a laughing stock in their community, or they cannot face their families, they cannot face their parents, they cannot face their siblings or relatives. Or sometimes you see some of the parents says, you're going to bring us shame. Okay, let us take this caller. The person has been wanting to call. Sometimes you see some of the parents. Please, can you reduce the volume of your YouTube? The person has been wanting to call. See some of the parents. Can you reduce the volume of...
Hello.
Hello. When you want to call me, please reduce the volume of your YouTube. It is very important. If not, there is no way it would be good. The audience will be fed up. Reduce the volume of your YouTube.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Hello, are you hearing me?
I can hear you.
Sorry, it's my network. It's like I'm having some issues with my network.
Okay, go on.
About the marriage issue, I want to contribute.
I'm all ears.
Okay, sir. My own opinion about the issue of marriage in Europe, you know, Bible said we should be submissive. Women should be submissive to the husband. Am I clear?
You are very right.
In Europe, for you to see a woman that is submissive to his husband, to her husband, is very rare, because they look as if everybody is equal. We are all the same. You understand? Because of the law that empowers women in Europe, because of the opportunity they have. You understand?
Yes.
So for this reason, it's very difficult for you to see a woman that is really humble to the task in Europe. And because of this, and they know that government will empower them. Maybe if they are single, they will empower them, they will get some benefit from the government. With that, they don't think of other things than to separate or to divorce their husband.
You are right.
For me, I am a woman, married to woman, and in most cases, I think the problem is from the women. I know that the men here, they still have their own parts, but most problem is from the women, because they want to share, they want to be an equal this thing with the husband. They have the same rights, equal rights with the man. So they no longer respect the man. They no longer ask for his own opinion. They do if they want to do. They don't do if they don't want to do. They take ideas on their own because they know that they have rights and they.
You are right. Okay.
Because of the law.
Okay. Let me address this issue. Let me address it to avoid. The time is running out.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for calling and sharing your ideas. Okay, like we just heard about the women being empowered in Europe. That is the reason why, some lack respect for their husband. You are right. You are totally right. Okay, I can say, like you said, that the fault is not from the man. I can tell you the truth. The fault is also from the man. That is why initially I said something. I said, please, before you get married, you have to make sure your partner is in love with Christ. When you marry a God-fearing woman or a God-fearing man, that person does not consider the law. Please, caller, be patient. I can't take it because I don't have much time to be here. We need to sort this out. So when you have a partner that is in love with Christ, that respects the Christ's God's commandment, there is no way he or she will be obeying law and disobeying God. It's impossible. Let me tell you, when I blame it on the men, some persons may think, why am I blaming it on the men? Always blaming it on the men. I blame it on the men because have you not heard that when the foundation is not solid, the builder buildeth in vain? At the end of it all, that house will collapse because the foundation is not solid. It has no solid foundation. The building will collapse. That is how marriage is. If you do not bring your marriage, please be relaxed. If you do not bring your marriage or your partner to Christ before getting married, at the end of it all, automatically that foundation is not solid. Because you are getting married to a beast, you will never know. Because that beast will face the world. They will rather respect the world than respecting you. God said husbands should love their wives like Christ loves us. As the head, you should have 100% love for your wife. And the woman should be totally submissive and respect the husband. It is written in the book of Ephesians chapter 5 verse 32. If I'm not, yes, I'm correct. So if we had time, I would have read. Now, listen. You have to build your house on a solid foundation, on a solid ground, before putting a roof. So before you get married, you must bring that person to Christ. If peradventure you've already gotten married, both of you were unbelievers, now you are a believer, you have to seek Christ first and bring such a person to Christ. The fact that you are in Europe does not give you room to be disrespectful to your husband. The fact that you are in Europe does not actually change anything. It only gave the privilege to make sure, I'm coming. Someone sent a message which is important, trying to ask question. So there are so many. If I have to respond to every questions today, we will be here in 10 hours. We won't be out of this place. That is the fact. And now I think I will be coming live. My next live will be soon, and it will be announced publicly. So my viewers, I thank you all. Not yet. I'm not concluding yet. So the fact is, in conclusion of it, women, be submissive to your husband. Be respectful to your husband. In fact, respect your husbands. And wife, you must love your husband. You must love your wife as Christ loves us. That is your duty. You must genuinely love your wife. If there is anything you do that always get your wife upset, if there is anything you do that always get your husband upset, please, you have to amend it. You have to amend your way. Start studying the Bible. Bring your family to Christ. Let them study with you. From there, they will get the mentality right. They will get the mentality right. You back up your advice, your ideas, your orientations. You back them up with your dear family. It is very important to build a home in Christ, and let Christ dwell in you all. That is it. So women should always be submissive. Women should always be submissive. So after this live video, you can call me on the private call on WhatsApp or directly, and I will respond to your various questions. But if since time is not permitting us, we can put a conclusion. And excuse me, let's take this call. I don't know the last caller, please. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hello? I'm sorry for calling back.
Okay.
Please, I just want to say one word to everybody watching you. I beg you all in the name of God. If you have a son, a male child, please and please mind the kind of the things you do as a parent in their presence. Did you know why? Because they are learning very fast. Mind the way you treat their mother because they are learning very fast. If you maltreat their mother, when they grow up, they will have that IQ of it's a right thing for a man to beat a woman. It's normal. But let me tell you, it's not normal. And you are not doing the right thing in the presence of your child. Please, I am begging everybody, just try and take that in your head. Believe me, as you are raising that child, believe me, you are raising tomorrow, as in you are raising the leader of tomorrow. You
right.
are raising a husband of somebody tomorrow. So please, we need to be very, very mindful. I know the same thing goes to the female child. It's still the same thing. We need to.
You're right. Thank you so much. We will address this issue on my next live. I will be live soon because I find
Okay.
this.
Thank
you
you very
guys
much.
are amazing.
Thank you.
You are amazing. I appreciate you. Okay, you see the comment is this. The advice she gave is very important, but I think this should be addressed in that's another topic. That's going to be another topic for. I think I already had a topic for my next live video, but by God's grace, I will be adding this: how to treat your children, how to bring up your children, how to raise your children. Excuse me, let's take this caller for the last time, audience. Hello, please, can you reduce the volume of your YouTube?
Okay, sir. I really enjoy your topic. I want to go to work now, so I just want to appreciate you. I really enjoy your platform. I will be following from time to time.
Okay, please do.
It's very important, and I really pick up something. It's something that we improve the country, the people, especially we, the women. This topic is a nice one. I appreciate your efforts, sir.
Okay, you are so welcome. Please always come on live with me.
Okay, keep on the good work. God.
Thank you. Amen. God bless you too. Well, I really appreciate all your comments. I appreciate your time well spent with us on this live. Let's take a call of appreciation. I think this is for appreciation. It is nice we take them. Hello. Please reduce the volume of your YouTube.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Thank you, sir. May God bless you, sir.
Bless you too. You're welcome.
I appreciate this life you come into, but all the same, what the other woman, Miss Esther, Madam Esther said last, I really take that. But on the other hand, I believe some of our women in Europe, they inherited it from their parents.
You are right.
They inherited it from their parents. Like if you go for divorce here, you said you have every amenity to survive here. That is why you want a divorce. It does not really count. It's what is in you that makes you to have that divorce mindset.
You are right.
Yes, if you have it in you that divorce is normal, is not, don't put it into the Europe lifestyle. You can still see so many white people living in Western world. They will still spend 100 years there with their husband till they leave the world.
Okay.
They will not be talking about divorce or neither to fight in their marriage. They even teach us, we Africa, more than the African people teaches us about wedding. They love each other with sincere heart. But some of us coming from Africa, most of them, if I may say, mostly the ones that pass through Libya.
Okay.
I know you don't have much time to say, but on your other program, I will speak about this, or we'll talk in private more about this.
I am a very patient person. I have less time to spend here. But let me tell you, I appreciate you for calling. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your sharing ideas. I appreciate you for being live with us. And I appreciate you all, my audience, those that have been chanced to be with us by this in spite of their busy schedules. I appreciate you. I appreciate my followers. I appreciate God Almighty, most importantly, that gave us the wisdom and knowledge to share this to the world and give ideas and share comments. I appreciate you, or I appreciate God. So let me tell you something. The fact that you or we are in Europe, it doesn't mean we should take advantage of that and ruin our life or ruin our destiny or ruin the future of our children. You know, it is very important for both parents to raise a child or raise children together. It is important. I know marriage is not an easy task, but it's something we have to try by all means to please. We must please our marriage. We must please our partners. It is important. Now, sometimes you see most of our people learn from their parents. I think that is barbaric, because you can't compare today to that of the time of our parents. If you learn bad thing from your parents and you want to introduce or involve that mentality into your marriage, automatically you are ruining your home. That is the fact. You are ruining your home. If you are imitating the white persons that got divorced, why can't you imitate, like our brother said, why can't you imitate the ones that are still in marriage? I have seen so many white persons that are still in marriage even at the age of 100 or more than. So why can't you imitate such people? The fact you have the privilege and the support from the legal support from the government, it doesn't make you being foolish and forget your home and forget your foundation. You have to imitate or emulate the good part of it. You being in Europe, it's a privilege, and you should be thanking God. At least you left Africa for a better life. So it doesn't mean you should emulate every evil that befalls such a country which you live with your husband or your family. Fine, you must bring up your child in the way he or she should grow in the Lord. That is why a home without Christ, I always say, a home without Christ is doomed forever, except that home comes to know Christ. That is why we should always come to know Christ. It is important. I am not preaching Christ today, but it is important I involve Christ, because Christ is the author of it all. You understand? So if you can bring your home in Christ, or you let Christ dwell in your home, or be filled, your home should be filled with Christ. Oh my God, you will enjoy life. You will enjoy your marriage. I'm telling you the facts. I won't be hiding anything from you. No home is perfect. No woman is perfect. No man is perfect. That is why we are there. That is why it is called marriage. The both of you are meant to correct each other. The both of you are meant to instruct each other. Not there shouldn't be superiority. There shouldn't be racism, thinking one is superior to the other. The man is superior to the woman is superior to the man. No, it shouldn't be like that. If you have that mentality, there is no way your marriage will ever work or be successful. You have to be submissive as a woman. You have to love your wife. And automatically, you loving your wife, you are loving yourself. You are not just loving your wife alone. If you're loving your wife, you are also loving yourself. You are loving your children. Because there is no way a man would detest his wife and love the children. It is not done. If you don't love your wife, automatically that hatred will be transferred onto those children. That is it. So you must learn to love your wife. If you have never loved your wife, why did you get married to her? Did you get married to her just because you want to ruin her life? Because you were greedy? You don't want any other man to get married to her? That is greediness and wickedness. So if you never loved her, you have to start practicing it, because love grows. Love, it grows. You can build it. You can rebuild your love for your wife if you never loved her before marrying her. Even if you've loved her, and now because you're growing old, or you now live together as one, you no longer have too much interest, or you no longer have that deep passion for her. You have to. You can rebuild it. You can recall yourself back. You can come back to love. You can come back and love. You can start loving your wife again, and your wife will start respecting you. I know normally there are some persons that are naturally giving birth to like that. They lack respect. But with time, you can teach somebody how to respect. We learn every day. That is why it is called marriage. We should learn from each other. We should share ideas together. And spending time with your partner is very important. I have seen so many persons, they don't know how to spend time with their partner. They don't know how to cheer their partner up. At the end of it all, if you walking side by side, you have no time for your partners, how will that marriage work? It's impossible. So we have so many topics to discuss in our future life videos. So many problems are happening in marriages, in life in general. There is calamity out there. There are things we need to put our head together. It doesn't need prayers. It doesn't need magic. It just needs this wisdom, sharing of ideas, contributing to one's life. Does not literally mean you have to be there financially. You can be there ideologically. Giving words can put someone's life together. So let's do this together. I am not doing it alone. It's not by my might. It's not by my power. It is just by the grace and the mercy and the power of God upon my life, and your own support, your own contribution. It matters a lot. It matters a lot. I need you to survive. You need me to survive. That is how life will go. So I'll be here next live. I will be informing my audience when I'll be next here, and it's a pleasure being with you. I really appreciate your support. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your questions. Thanks a lot. Okay? So please share, and click on the notification button. If you're watching this, you've not subscribed, please subscribe. If you've not commented, please comment. If you've not liked, like. I appreciate you. God bless you, and God continue to bless you as you share, as you like, as you subscribe. as you click on the notification button to be notified whenever I am here on live video. Okay, may your home be blessed. May your community be blessed. May your children be blessed. May your wife be blessed. May your husband be blessed. Thank you. Remain blessed. Bye.